Alright, we are out a little late today, but anyway, we're enjoying our nice little Airbnb here. We're staying, there's a little gate. We were told to make sure we shut the gate, otherwise the cows get in here and ruin everything. And yeah, just a little courtyard that I guess is for all these houses to use, I guess. I don't know. This is our gate up to the sea. You can hear the waves smacking against the shore. It's beautiful. So because there are stray cows and dogs and everything else wandering around, gates are important. It is your duty or your job to fence your yard. You don't want a cow wandering around in there, your job's to fence it. And not the other way around. The cattle farmer can just let his cows out and they get to wander wherever and eat whatever. And if you don't want them in your yard, you fence it. It's kind of a different concept. It does keep down on costs as far as mowing the ditches though. They're all nicely trimmed.
Watch for the car.
There's the water today. Hey, it's less rocky down there. It actually looks like sand.
That's because it came up farther. It came up closer.
Very neat. Very cool. And a couple more ships out there today.
That big one's still out there.
Yeah, that might be the big guy from yesterday. And then if you head over this way, somewhere, eventually, there it is. So there's a big ship, and then there's another big ship.
That tide is
and then that's Batumi.
Yeah, see it came in.
Now it's kind of fog rolling in. We got rain coming later today, so at some point the weather's going to change, I guess. And so we were just going to take a wander on this beach, see what we find. And maybe find a little cafe or something to get a little snack or whatever. Experience more of Georgian culture. Obviously we've been here for 13 days. We've spent most of that time now trying to get adjusted to the sleep. So I think we all are. Everybody's good with sleeping now pretty well, right?
Yeah.
It's all working out. Yeah. Except the baby. Well, last night she did pretty good.
After I let her.
Yeah, we had to let her scream for a while. She's getting spoiled and just, you know, she makes a squawk, people pick her up. And so now last night we just let her just scream for a bit. And then she slept for what, 6.5, 7 hours?
5 and
almost 6 hours. So that's pretty good. So anyway, so now that we're adjusted, we can actually do a little bit more exploring. To say I love this. It's beautiful. I didn't realize how big this was. The Great Lakes that we're used to are pretty big. This is, I think off the top of my head, 458,000 square kilometers. And Lake Ontario was, do you remember, Wes? Lake Ontario was like 7,000 or? No, it was bigger than that, 70,000 maybe. You don't remember? 62,000? Yeah, so this is like considerably bigger. Those numbers may be wrong. Look them up yourself, but beautiful here. Someone else enjoying it here as well. And yeah, we'll take a wander today. I apologize, I often move the camera too fast, and that's just because it's not normal to turn this slow. And so we've been filming for a while and doing, what is it, sorry?
18,000 square meters.
Lake Ontario is 18,000 square kilometers?
Square kilometers.
Okay, and this area is like 458 or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We do meters.
Something like that. So anyway, even though we've been YouTubing for quite a while, we usually do it on the privacy of our own home, and then you feel a lot more comfortable. So wandering around with an actual camera in public when there's thousands of people looking at you, potentially looking at you, they probably aren't, it's in your head, right? It's still uncomfortable to us, and we're just not used to it. So down to the beach we go. I'm just assuming we're allowed to cross this. I haven't got a clue. We'll see if somebody else. But there's the stairs here, and I want to use the stairs to go down. And the other option is jumping, and I don't like that option. Alright, here we're down on the beach. Stones like you can find anywhere else, I suppose. Except the sand here is black, which is kind of neat. Very neat. I don't know how warm it is. I've never actually checked it. Anybody? Have you checked the water? You still got your hood on. Did you find it cold out here? Or you just forgot about it? Forgot about it. Ooh, we got a nice shell. Don't get too close. There you go. Yeah, beautiful. Nicer shells than what we have. Oh yeah, little soup bowl.
These two are similar to each other. I already
Nice. Oh, I almost got wet. Thanks for Wes. Thanks to Wes for keeping me dry. How's the water? It's good? Nice. Hey, who's going swimming? Maybe later we'll go in.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Now, one thing we don't show you guys very often, or well, maybe we do, I don't know, but I've been trying to avoid, is this. All of this. Isn't that disgusting? That is all garbage. So presumably that is all just showing up, coming out of the water here. I don't really know. I hope it's not people living here just hucking it over the top of the barrier. It looks kind of like debris that's washed up, but why, when wages are so low, why the government wouldn't hire people to just come and clean this up, right? Even throw it on a pile and light it on fire, right? It's better than just leaving it there. You have such a beautiful country with a beautiful shoreline, beautiful potential. Use it. Do something about it. You can't just leave that. Like, that's just gross. It really bothers me, right? It's such a beautiful area. There's shoes and boots and cups and glasses and bottles, you name it. It's all washed up on the shore here. Just notice the waves are coming in bigger here now. A couple of crashing ones there. Trying this director's cut, never done this before. Now you get to look at me and that, so I gotta make sure I'm not making funny reactions or sticking my finger in my nose or something like that. Look at that go. Well, hopefully not. We'd have to time it and run. So our plan is to go across this little narrow wrist strip there without getting wet. Well, let's see how we do. So far, so good. We're making it. You can see this stuff has been wet though. So there's a good chance we're gonna get wet feet. And it's pretty hard to walk fast on this. Oh, I think the waves are over. Look, it looked like it calmed down. There's no more big waves. There's one coming. See if everybody else is gonna make it across. They're still way out there. Here comes one. Whoops. You alright, Ainsley? Oh, you guys are cutting it close, folks. Shells on this beach are everywhere. Kids are picking up lots of cool shells. Alright, there's just lots of them laying there. And we were at some places, more garbage. Look at all these shells right here. It's all seashells. Tons of them. I forget where we were, and there was a law you weren't allowed to pick up the shells. In Canada? Oh, maybe. Can't remember. Anyway, I don't know if they have that rule here or not, but there's like tons of them here. Kids are loading up on them. I don't know what we're going to do with that many shells. Most of them, I guess, we'll just dump back out. But yeah, there's lots of them here. It's pretty cool.
And I got this.
Oh, you zoomed in too far. What is that, bud? It's not zooming. There we go. Turn it around a little bit. That's pretty neat, eh? Lots of them.
Wow, look at that.
Just like that, it started raining, which we knew was going to happen, but it didn't make it very far. Hey?
We were hoping it was going to hold on.
Yeah, and we're all such a sweet family, kind of worried about melting. So we're hiding under this. I think it's a lifeguard shack, but I'm not actually sure. Beautiful resort here. Decided to keep going. So this is right on here. Unfortunately, there's no sand. Like, it's all rocky, eh? But there's a beautiful resort on this side. building there. So a security guard said we were allowed to walk on this path. I think this path actually belongs maybe to it. I'm not 100% sure. Beautiful resort homes here, overlooking the water. Hang on, I'll do that director's cut thing again. There, that way you can see two things at one time. So that's the shore that they're looking at. So those homes get to see that view, which is pretty neat, I think. And they got a nice pool there. There's, looks like a volleyball court coming up. This path is really nice as well.
Even this.
It's a little easier to walk on than walking on the rocky shoreline, that's for sure. But definitely there's a bit more money here. This must be a pretty good tourism spot. And I suppose that explains the what do you want to call it, the lifeguard tower that we were hiding under as well. Anissa said she had looked earlier about going here for a meal or something, but the reviews are terrible. They're a lot of people were saying they're really stuck up here and rude. So I don't know. I haven't experienced that firsthand. We just met the security guard. He was looking at us like, what are you doing here? I asked if we could walk on this path, and he said, yep, you can go on this side, but don't go on that side. So we're allowed to stay on the path this way, but we're not allowed to go over there, which is fine. I don't need to go over there. No reason for it. There you get a bigger view of everything. More people enjoying the sights. Here we go. We got a Georgian restaurant, sales office, blue pool, main reception, and VIP pool. So I'm not sure what this is all for. This must be one great big resort here along the water. Very fancy. Still find it amazing how people lighten right up when you say Gamarjoba, and they all just smile. Tell you're telling or you're trying. Another big pool over here. More resort buildings. I'm just gonna make a guess this is all owned by the same people. I don't really know. Some kind of a statue. More buildings. And there's a lot more building going on yet. You can see that crane in the background. They're building more stuff. Some sort of modern art, I guess you'd call that. This. There's a naked woman standing in the middle of here. I don't know what they need that for. It's a statue of a naked woman in the middle of the park for some reason. I guess they celebrate that. It looks kind of like a Buddha pose, maybe. Meditation of some sort. I'm not quite sure. Exercise park. More nice homes. So definitely the homes along here are top notch, I'd say. Very, very nice resort looking homes. Even the plants, the manicured walks, everything here. It's all very, very, very nice. And they've got these shower areas, probably change rooms as well, so you could go swimming, which we may do later. Oh, look at this play park.
Can we go to
Kids
the
always enjoy that. Very nice indeed. It's an excellent walk. So, I don't know the name of this place. Dreamland, I think, is what I seen on the sign. Look it up, I guess. Read the reviews for yourself if you're interested in coming out here for a holiday. It looks like there's tons of accommodations, and you know, maybe the reviews are wrong. I'm not really sure. More modern art. I never understand why they call modern art art. It's the strangest thing ever. This guy's not modern, that's an old thing. But some of this stuff, I don't know. It's just strange. Very strange. Okay, there I see it on top of the building here. Oh, I can't zoom out. Hang on. Alright, can't zoom in that other director's cut. There you see Dreamland Oasis up on the top. So look it up. It's very beautiful. I think we're at the end of it here now. Just goes up to the fence there, I think. I've heard this. I've never been to Mexico, but I've heard the same thing. You go into a resort and it's beautiful on the side of the fence, but then if you try to go off the fence behind that, then it's not as nice. So this is nice. It's very nice. Beautiful grass and everything in there, trees. Gamarjoba. And that's the end of our fence, by the looks of it. We need to get out here somehow. I thought I was pointing you there, my bad. That's where we gotta go. Talking to the security guard a little bit, it sounds like it's like a private, almost a private resort slash apartment. So you can, if you can use it like a hotel if you want, you can rent it. Anyway, you can rent an apartment there and stay in there as well. It's absolutely a dreamland oasis. I mean, it goes all the way back to there, big buildings. A lot of it's private apartments and private beach. And then of course, if you have some money and you want to stay there for just a couple of days, they can make that work as well. These locals are awesome. I love it. There's a little tiny restaurant there. We're gonna get some food. I would have ordered there. Anissa was a little bit worried about, you know, possibilities of food poisoning or something like that. So it is kind of a sketchy place. It's in the guy's kitchen, his own house. Bamboo ceiling and everything wrapped in tarps to keep the water out. So in any case, I bought some lemonade. At least I think that's what this is. Didn't taste anything like lemonade. It tastes like pear juice, which is still yummy. Hopefully it's non-alcoholic, or we're going to be really hilarious in a little bit. It didn't taste like alcohol, but I have no idea what I bought. But then I got talking to him. Great guy. Yammered away. He only speaks Russian and Georgian. There's a lot of Russian speakers here, which we know a little bit of Russian as well. Not a lot, but and then of course you got the Google Translate app, which really is helpful. You still awake up there, buddy? Where are you? Right there. Oh, you keep turning your head. There he is. Anyway, so just having a good conversation with him. And he's like, why are you here? And I said, well, because Canada's falling apart. There's too much anti-Christian stuff. All the homosexuality and transgender they're trying to force on the kids. So we want to move somewhere else. He's looking at me like, ugh. Like, yeah, that's why we want to move. And so, hey, well, I'll sell to the right guy. It's more or less what he was saying. You know, like, you can buy it off me, and as long as I can keep living here. So I said, no, I want big land. I want lots of land. Like, you know, 1,000 acres. He's looking at me, 1,000 acres? What are you going to do with that kind of land? I think a lot of people here think small. And maybe us Westerners think too big. So I don't really know what the deal is. Oh, family's coming back. Must be a dead end or something. They're all coming back this way for some strange reason. I do not know why. Anyway, we yammering back and forth, and he's like, all right, my girl, she speaks English. His daughter, I guess, speaks English pretty good, so he wants me to come back and we'll continue our conversation, but I had to get going. A cool castle in here.
It's a play
Oh, it's
park.
all for play. Oh, that's really neat, yeah.
I think we could go
So it looks like a water slide or something, and then this castle. Pretty neat. And then another one of these courts. So this one's for tennis. Might be private, I'm not sure. There's a lot of closed-in courts. Probably, I guess we keep the dogs and the cats out as well. I can keep the balls in. Or not the cats, the dogs and the cows out, maybe. So it's definitely a more wealthy area that we just walked through. What's up?
Look at the contrast.
Oh, this place here she's talking about. Yeah, that's old. Somebody's gonna probably knock it down and build one of those at some point, right? We're working on a tourism industry here, and I think that's good. That's good for a country. It brings in a lot of dollars, right? You either have to generate wealth at home by producing something, or you can bring people in that have money from other countries, and then you reap the tourism dollars. And so, like us, like what we're doing. Oh, we're not at a resort, but we're spending our time wandering around town, you know, going to a restaurant or we go to a store, and so those dollars get spread out and produce an economy. Okay, it's a long walk. There's quite a mix here still of old and new, but it's definitely a lot nicer around here. A lot nicer here than where we are. We just passed a little piece of town. I'll try to go slowly for you. So this is like a little downtown section here. I should have filmed there. I apologize. Can't zoom here, but similar to what we would have back home, just a larger street. A lot of the stuff where we've been so far is really narrow streets, and this is a lot wider, clean, nice. Could be because of that DreamWorks. I gotta look that up a bit more. It's bloody huge. There's lots of buildings, and we passed a bunch of different compounds with the same kind of fencing on it that all said DreamWorks on it. So I'm guessing they own quite a bit of land. It's a mix of Georgian and Russian. Here's some oranges growing in trees. Kids were talking about. We just passed some earlier too.
There's more here.
Nice stuff. Grapes up here yet?
These ones.
No, that's not yours. So anyway, nice mix. Beautiful area. So far I really like this area. There's more prosperity here. Probably due to the tourism or due to that DreamWorks company. Not sure. Very nice. Both sides of the road. Hey? Private school?
Private school, they don't have skirts on there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, private school over there. Yeah, I like this area. So probably more money to buy a home here than where we've been on the outskirts of Tbilisi. It's just a guess. I never looked into it. I guess I could ask Jeff and Nina. They do real estate. Here's a cow. I don't know if he's on the wrong side of the fence or what. He's trimming the grass in there. So it's very nice. Nisa was just saying it looks like this is all part of it as well. They're building more and more and more stuff here. So it's very well developed. Lots of apartments for people to live in. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some just showing some of the designs for football. Very nice. Alright, found a beautiful little restaurant to stop at. This actually was recommended by our Airbnb hosts. Just at the bathrooms here right now. Once I can get in there, I'll show you these funny bathrooms. I think they're hilarious. Okay, so this is the men's bathroom. I'm assuming the ladies is the same. I'll ask the girls. But there's no toilets. Okay, so they got these lines here, traction pads, where you can stand and squat and do your business. Anyway, I kind of like the American style toilets. Cora doesn't really like it either, do you? It's weird, isn't it?
Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's just different.
It works. Good thing they have some anti-slip pads there, eh? You don't? What do you don't have traction on the sides?
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
There's like bumpy spots for your feet.
Oh, I don't know.
Can't remember. Oh, okay, probably you do. Anyway, they have all these little buildings here. Pretty cool. So we picked one little pavilion to sit underneath here. But I got all these little spots. So I think it's really cool. You can sit in here. Private party, I guess. It's beautiful underneath these trees. These trees are phenomenal here. Look at the size of this thing. Way up into the sky. Oh, beautiful little restaurant. We got this kind of a theme going on here. Reminds you of something like Mexico or Hawaii or something. Very nice. Like I said, it was recommended, so we'll try some other Georgian food. See what they have. So far I'm super impressed down here. It's very, very nice. Oh, and this lady speaks English too. Another thing that's different here is that they serve juice in the bottles. They just bring you the whole bottle out. So we're like, okay, we need 7 or 8 juices. They're like, well, we just bring you the bottle. So very common here, I guess. We've had this in a number of places now. They just give you a big giant one. Yeah, it is very more practical. We use too many dishes and we're too, I don't want to call it, too fussy, I guess, over there. Here, just set the whole bottle on the table, done. It's very handy.
Plates.
They also what?
Bring plates and cutlery and stuff right away, which is kind of weird.
Right. So we're going to try a couple more dishes. A couple of the kids didn't have the ketchpuri from yesterday, so they're going to try that. I'm going to try some lobiani, and a couple of kids are trying a different kind of ketchpuri. I guess depending on maybe which area you're from, there's different types. So we'll try to film that, show you what it looks like, and we'll give you some reactions as to how it tastes. The lobiani, I know, is supposed to have beans in it. Sounds good. We'll try it out. So this is a ketchpuri. This is kind of like what I had yesterday, apparently. But yet it looks different. It almost looks like a cheese pizza. What do you think? Cheese pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's supposed to be a ketchpuri. So the other one that we had was like that bowl full of cheese and butter. And here it looks like it's stuck between layers, maybe. It's inside of it. Dang, all right. So very good. Lots of food. That's what the girls ordered, one of those each. So we're probably going to end up sharing some, maybe even taking some stuff back. Or feeding one of the stray dogs. Alright, so this is what I ordered, lobiani. It's supposed to be like a beans and meat. I think it's meat, I'm not sure. Inside of bread. Again, it's kind of like a pizza idea. Same as the ketchpuri. And then we still have the other ketchpuri coming as well. Did you try some of that, boys?
We could probably eat the rest.
Take a bite, what do you think? Pretty good? What's better? What the girls are having or what you're having?
I don't know.
Oh, it must be close then.
About the same.
About the same. What do you think, Wayne?
Definitely theirs.
You like theirs better? Take another bite. See if you change your mind. Not changing your mind? Alright, my time. It is really hot, by the way. I like that. I think I like them equally as much. You can't really compare. There's two totally different tastes. The one definitely tastes more like beans, and the other one tastes a lot more like salted butter, almost. But it is very good. I like this.
The butter.
Right here.
You're allowed to eat another one? No, this is
This
mine.
reminds me of, I don't remember what it's called. Beef pie.
Okay.
Oh. My grandma or my mom, I can't remember, used to make it was pastry on the bottom, and then you put ground beef in, and it was like literally a ground beef pie. That's what that reminds me of. And it's just, it's interesting.
Huh.
There's not much flavor to it. It almost reminds me of like one of those pastry doughs, like a pie pastry, like
Yeah.
fluffy like that, but yet dense, like yeah. There's not even it's not even that salty. It's just
No.
beef in it.
No, but it's good. I normally want to add more salt to everything. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good.
Like it's got a slight spice to the meat.
Is there meat?
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure if
Well,
it was
that's the
meat.
meat I was telling you about. Maybe it's not meat.
I thought it was beans.
Maybe it's not meat.
Meat and beans,
It
maybe.
tastes like meat.
We'll look it up. Not sure. Maybe you can put it on the screen. What's in here? Yeah, if you remember. Got it too late again, but it comes as a raw egg,
There's a raw egg
big hunk of butter, and molten cheese inside this boat of bread, about that thick, and absolutely delicious. So this is essentially very similar to this, except that this is in a pizza form inside. Okay, cooked. It's less messy. It's actually simpler to eat this than this one. This one here, what you do is you break off chunks of bread, if I understand anyway, dip it in, and then eat it. And yeah, it's very delicious. Absolutely delicious. What do you think? This is your first time having that, right? And is it good?
Cheese is on the top.
Very salty, eh?
Now the cheese is on the top.
You like it? Is it? Have you ever tried it yet?
No.
So did you get it mixed in good? There's cheese everywhere there.
Even in these things, in these.
Yeah.
Did you try this too?
I don't have anything else, so I'm the keeper too.
Okay, and then you break off chunks of bread, dip them in.
Can't really break. It's hot.
No, it's hard to break off. Yeah, make sure you lean up.
I have to say you were
Oh, you gotta dip way more on there. You're gonna run out of bread and have too much cheese left. Dip her in deep.
that's really yummy.
Tell me what you think.
Want to taste it?
Yeah.
Yummy.
Good? Awesome. Thing I said about these stray dogs, there's one over here at this table. Oh, I can't zoom in that way. Hang on. He's going around this table, jumping up, eating food. Oh, he's gone now. He was licking his dishes clean. People just left. He was eating their dishes. Very strange. It off with some fresh oranges off the trees. He just brought it for us to eat. Hand picked. Should be good. Did you have enough to eat?
Yeah.
Yes, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Okay, we are full. Lots of good food. Yummy, yummy, yummy. There is a flatbread bakery here. I think we're going to grab a few of those flatbreads just to show you what that's like. This is the bread oven here. He's going to put them down in the hole there. Okay, so there he's making it, forming it. And then it's going to go in there. And he sticks it to the wall somewhere. I don't know how he did that. Anyway, he makes it in here all day long. Bakery. A very popular thing, pretty cheap. Lays it out. And then in the oven it goes. And it just sticks it to the side somehow. Kind of neat to see it in there too, but I can't really see from there. So anyway, we'll buy a couple of them here and show you. You can see them, it's stuck to the walls in there. Sorry for the reflection on the glass. Hard to tell. There we go. Stuck on the inside of that thing. He just sticks them in. So how they don't fall off, I don't know. And then there's fire down in below. Yeah, you can see there. Yeah, you can see it's glowing in there. Here comes another one. Boom. Very neat. Okay, this is called the honey house. I can understand that. That's perfectly good English. Honey house. And open. I understand that too. See what they've got. Okay, so honey of acacia and mandarin. Honey of alpine field flowers. That's probably a good one. Yeah. Mix lime, chestnut, blackberry, blueberry.
What? Kestan.
What's that?
Чистый kestan.
Okay.
Kalkhiski mix. Kestan acacia blackberry.
Berry.
Blackberry.
Blackberry, okay.
Sort meore.
Okay.
Sort. Acacia kestan.
Acacia?
Acacia
Yeah.
kestan.
Okay.
Цветочный. Чиче.
I don't know what that is.
Цветочный мед. Вот.
That tree that you were saying that it's a type of tree, right?
Ага.
There's a tree.
Мед.
Okay.
Вот. Есть акация кестан. Еще.
Okay.
Акация кестан. Акация мандарина грейпфрут. Цитрус.
Mandarins, okay.
И мандарина.
And mandarin, straight mandarin. Okay.
Мандарина.
So lots of different options here.
Very cool.
So a bunch of different types, that's what it comes down to. I picked one of those field flowers. It tastes similar to clover honey. It's got a bunch of different kinds in there, I guess. Nice little store display. And yeah, just seller of honey. Purveyor, is that the word, of honey? So we're buying 1 kilo of honey. So at 34 laris, that would be about half of that. So 17 Canadian dollars. While we were here, we were waiting for the bread a minute ago. We were going to come back and buy some. Met us in the store here and brought us 4 of these. So that's the flatbread that they stuck to the side of that thing and made.
Yeah, he just
So
gave it to us.
very nice of them.
He gave it to us free of
For
charge.
free. Yeah, I didn't want any money for it.
Yeah, he just was standing there watching our kids watch the
Beautiful.
bread.
So this is their business. Whoops. Honey house.
Возьми.
You can take it with.
Every single day I'm blown away by the hospitality and the kindness of these people. We were standing there watching at the bakery and I'm like, wow, who's going to be a while? So we took off to the honey house here, which is just across the road in this little town. So I'll put that all in the description. Super nice lady in there. I think I got her to understand that we're going to put her on the YouTube. But anyway, hopefully she'll check it out. So then the other guy that was waiting in line, he comes scooting across and handed us 4 of these breads for free. So that was pretty nice. Guess we got to go this way now. So if I understood correctly, it was the lady's honey business herself. They have the bees, it's their business. I might have misunderstood, but that's what I got out of it. This here, we decided was probably some kind of a school, but actually not sure. It was either school or orphanage, but it looks big. Like I was thinking probably school of some kind. So nice area. This is the restaurant we just ate at. Excellent food, excellent bakery over there. Wes is carrying that. And somebody's got honey. Who's got the honey? You got the honey in it. Oh, she gave us a bag. Oh, that's handy. So very good. Now we got to find our way back to our Airbnb. And considering it's supposed to rain all day long, it's actually a pretty good day, isn't it? So far so good. Right, Maddie? Hi. Oh, happily eating. A little on the skinny side. She's got some milk on her though, looks like. So this is definitely a much nicer area. There's a lot of homes that have been worked on or are being worked on. Yeah, nicer shape. Sidewalks could use a bit of a cleaning, but all in all, it's pretty good here. Very nice. The other thing I noticed here, they have a lot of concrete. Like those posts, fence posts here, those are concrete fence posts. A lot of the power poles along the highway as well are concrete. Like this one right over here across the road has a concrete pole. Can't really tell, eh? That's all concrete. My bad. I have a lack of wood, and so everything is concrete. Sorry, my zoom is all whacked off. What else did we notice was out of concrete? Anyway, they just use a lot of it here too. Concrete. So a lot of stuff that we would typically use wood for, they've got it all in concrete instead. But some of these places would have been pretty nice. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to write down the other day. These gas lines. Right? They're all above ground. That's gas for heating his house. And they're all through town like that. You see the gas lines on the other side there. That's all gas. which is definitely different. We would consider that to be kind of unsafe.
What's with the chain?
I'm not sure. Maybe that's how they hold on to. That's actually a nicer looking one. Like, it's a dairy breed, obviously. They always have some bones sticking out. But she looks full, enough to eat. Cows. Old MacDonald had some cows. Imagine that's any cause for concern. Anybody think so? Totally legit. What could possibly go wrong with the power pole connection and electrical tape?
Yeah, I have to say that.
So I do feel like if Georgia wants to grow its tourism industry, they got to do something about these darn tooting dogs. Like, they're everywhere. This dog is bigger and meaner than the other one that was following us, so the other one took off. This one jumped up, tried to get the bread right out of Wesley's hands. Now we got an area here, there's 4 or 5 more dogs. Like, everything's just overrun with dogs. Don't get between those two guys.
Where's that dog? He's down there.
Oh, there's the other dog. He's still running along, but he's way down there now. So, anyway, it's those two dogs are growling at each other and potentially going to scrap. I really feel like they need to do something about the dog problem here. To yeah, that's dangerous, man. Anyway, they got to do something about these dogs in order to increase tourism, or if they want to increase tourism. This one's well fed, at least. Yeah, at least he's taking off now.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this.
See the fridge?
Alright, so if you look here in this video, you can see the fridge and you can see the front stairs and you can see my family. And look, there's my beautiful wife! And we're just testing out the camera setting because we don't know what we're doing. Ah.
Look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2.